YouTube, what's going on? I'm back. You back. We back. We all back. Everyone is back. All right? Back. Listen, it's Premier League prediction time. You guys know how it is. And we are going to look at this around when it's mid-season. I don't know, February, March, somewhere around there. Nah, maybe a little later. But we're going to look at this like after, let's say like 17 games. After like 17 games, midway through the season, somewhere around there, we're going to come back to this and kind of look through the predictions. But we're going to be doing some Premier League predictions, man. Oh, I cannot wait. What a season we're going to have. It's going to be long. It's going to be exhausting. There's going to be a lot of fights, cries, laughs, complaints, injuries. And all that good and bad stuff is inevitable. The bad stuff is always going to happen. But we're going to get into the Premier League predictions, man. I think this season will be quite entertaining because for me, this season is going to be a tricky one. It's not as clear as it normally used to be to me. Normally going to the season, there are certain things that I'm like very clear on, but this one is a little tricky. Even, right from top four is a little tricky. But when it comes to the champions, for me, that's clear. We're going to do the prediction. Again, it's City. Do I need to explain? I don't. It's City. I've said it. Until someone show that are capable of taking the Premier League away from them, it is their title. It's that simple, bro. And signing Savio, they lost Alvarez. That's big. I don't know if they're going to find a replacement striker, but Pep has done it without a striker. So you can't doubt him, man. If he needs to play, whether it's Foden, De Bruyne, whoever in that position, he will end up doing that if Haaland is not available. But I think if Haaland somehow get injured and they don't have a striker, he'll find a way to make it work. Having Savio and Doku down the wing to break down defenses is going to be interesting. Kevin De Bruyne is going to want to do what Kevin De Bruyne does. He can make a push even for the Ballon d'Or, who knows? But listen, Kevin De Bruyne does what Kevin De Bruyne does. If he stays fit, I hope he stays fit all season. We're going to see something amazing once more from him. He doesn't need to run more. He doesn't need to run much or do a lot of work, but I'm sure he will if he can. And he's going to push for it. And it's typical Kevin De Bruyne. I don't need to go through City. We know how City operates, right? We got City winning it. Now, Arsenal has shown that they can always compete for the title. Now, listen, it hurts, but going against City year in, year out, and then end up not getting the title, it's painful. The Liverpool fans know this. But it's just the way it is, and it's something that you got to deal with. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, but you are still coming in second. Now, I don't think it will be as close as last season, meaning I don't think they'll push City to the last day. I think we're going to get the winner a little bit earlier on, but I think Arsenal will still be on top of their game. But who knows? Like I said, it's just my prediction. I don't think they've done enough, or I don't think, they are going to win it. I don't think so. But I hope Havertz can start, and play striker all season. And if he did last season, maybe they win it because he really, he got into really good form. Because I still think they need that star man, especially up front, that guy that can put the ball in the back of the net. In those days are very difficult because we know how this mid-table and those relegation teams in the Prem can be. When they need a point, they're going to give you hell. So, I got Arsenal finishing second in the Premier League. Now, third. Everything from here gets really tricky to me. It could be anyone. I'm not even joking, by the way, when I say that. But third is difficult. It's way too difficult for me. I could go Liverpool, but I'm also having this feeling that Liverpool is just going to finish just outside of top four. Because I know that keeping everyone and Ancelotti is trying to, go with the club and financial fair play and whatnot. They try to get Zubimendi, did in. I don't think they still have a solid CDM. The Premier League is long. I can't remember the last time a new manager came in and just absolutely dominated. It's a long season. They could start well and not finish strong like last season. It's a lot going on, man. It's just a lot. Maybe the Saudi just put in a late bid and they lose Salah before the end of the transfer window. It's complicated, but I'm not saying that will happen, but it's really complicated. I think this one is really complicated, man. Honestly, I really want to go Liverpool, but I just have this feeling they are not going to finish strong and they're going to finish outside of top four. Like it's a really tough one for me, man. I'm not going to lie. It's a really tough one. Now, this is who I want to go. Where the hell? I can't even see them. Oh, it's right here. Almost invisible. I want to go Spurs. I know you guys are about to murder me for this one. And I really want to go Spurs because The started last season really strong, and they have a style of play that works really well in the Premier League, and that's that possession. It just should not make a lot of mistakes, and Romero need to chill and stop getting red cards. But the way they started with Son and Madison, adding Dominic Solanke to that is just gonna be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. I hope they could sign a little bit more in the midfield and defense, but I think Spurs either win a trophy or finish top 4 next season. I can't be top 4. I don't think it's gonna be top 4. I'm going to go Liverpool. I'm gonna go Liverpool. Let's keep it. Let's not try to be too cute with it. Let's be realistic. I'm gonna go Liverpool. I don't know, but I have this strong feeling they don't. But I'm just gonna trust the Salah, the Van Dijks, the Trent. This guy have done it for a long time. They're gonna look for a way. Even though it's a new manager, I'm gonna see for the first time a new manager actually try. So maybe they could be in the title race as well. But I'm gonna go Liverpool. Let's keep it at Liverpool. All right, now fourth spot is kind of tricky. I want to go United. I went United last season. I regret that big time because Ten Hag is not a real manager. They're getting all these players like the league, Mazarawi. He's trying to build that Ajax squad, even though he says he doesn't want to play Ajax football, which I think is absolute garbage. You cannot buy Anthony, Onana, Mazarawi now. The league is joining. You're trying to get Frankie de Jong. You got Lisandro Martinez. You can't buy all these Ajax players and say you don't want to play Ajax football. Get the hell out of here. I don't think he's a real manager. I don't trust Ten Hag. I think these players that are buying are good and the project looks good. I have not seen a consistent style of play from him. He's got it right in some games, but I do not trust Ten Hag one bit. I don't trust him. I don't think he's a real manager. No. Until United get a real manager, I can't trust them anymore. I'm tired of it. I don't think they get top 4. I do not think they get top 4. I'm actually going to go Spurs. Yep. I'm going to go Spurs. Spurs get top 4. Now, United might still get Champions League football because of the UEFA coefficient, but I'm going to go with 5th for United. I'm going to go United 5th. And now 6. Who gets 6th place is really interesting now, because here's the thing. I can't go Aston Villa. I think Champions League is gonna crush them like it is Newcastle, but I think Newcastle will get back to fine form. But now here's where it gets tricky. I think West Ham will do better. I'm going to go West Ham. West Ham started the season a little nice, but kind of fell up, obviously. But not having a striker, I wouldn't say hurt them, because Bowen really played really well and covered that spot. But having a striker would make it better. And now they have full crew. They signed Somerville and a couple of other players, and they're looking real solid. West Ham look like they could really hurt some people next season, man. So I don't think they'll have an Aston Villa kind of season where they're gonna make top 4, but I'm going to go West Ham get Europa League football and finish 6th. I'm going to go West Ham 6th. Now I'm going to go Aston Villa at 7th. Sorry, not Aston Villa. Newcastle at 7th. Yeah, I think Aston Villa fall off big time. I think they drop all the way to mid-table. Champions League football will crush them, bro. I really do believe that Champions League football will crush them, and they're not going to be as good as they were last season. Douglas Luiz left. Martinez is still great. Ole Watkins is going to ball. I just don't see it. Injuries are going to catch up to them, and they're going to be in trouble. I just don't see them repeating that crazy season next season, and I got them finishing 8th. Now, you guys, I know some of you guys are probably like, bro, hasn't even put Chelsea yet. I'm actually put Chelsea in relegation. Here's the thing about Chelsea. Chelsea is either going to be mid-table or they're just going to be fighting for Champions League spot. I don't think it's in between. I don't think there's nothing in between, because they have the players and have signed half the planet. I think the Chelsea thing can be a whole other video, because I could go on about Chelsea for 2 hours, but I'm going to break it short because this is a prediction video. Chelsea are buying players, a lot of players. They have players that can make a difference. Cole Palmer, flipping Kunku. They're trying to get Osimhen, trying to get Felix. They got Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez. They got players that can make a difference, right? But here's the thing. I think till the end of the season, what's his name, Enzo Maresca, the coach is not gonna know who the hell his starting 11 is. It's too many goddamn players, bro. It's too many players, and Chelsea doesn't want to sign experienced players. They want a bunch of young players. The defense is garbage. They just want a bunch of young players. They pick the players that they want for the manager. Just give him and just be like, work with this, what we got for you. Try to work with this. Whatever you get. We're not gonna put too much pressure on you. It's basically what I heard. Some Chelsea inside guys say that's the way Chelsea want to go about running their club. I think that's absolute garbage. I think that's a disgrace. I don't think that's how a football club should ever run. So I don't think Chelsea will do that good next season. And I'm gonna go ahead and put Chelsea at 9th. All right, You know, I should do relegation first. I should just stop right now and do relegation. I'm gonna do bottom three. I'm gonna stop after Chelsea. I'm gonna do bottom three. Now, I think two of the guys that came up will go back, not all three. A lot of people will say all three. I say two. I say Southampton finish 20th, and I say Ipswich finish just in front of them at 19th place. And I think Leicester stays, but Forest goes. That's how I think it's gonna go down. Forest, listen, they've shown that they could survive relegation, but I think Leicester will stay. I do believe that Leicester would stay. I think Leicester will stay in the Premier League this season. I have that strong feeling that they will fight for relegation, but they will stay. And yeah, that's my relegation. Now let's continue. Now, this get a little tricky here, but I'm gonna go with Fulham. Smith Rowe is gonna ball. Willian. And overall, they didn't play that bad last season. I think they will do all right. Now, Brighton last season was poor compared to the previous season. They lost Roberto De Zerbi. How they let him go, but I don't know. Here it gets really tricky. It could be like it could go anyway, right? And Everton cannot find themselves fighting for relegation again. But I'm going to go Palace. Actually, I'm going to go Palace over Fulham. Palace, Fulham. Oh, wait, where am I? 8, 9, 10, 11. Now one more. Who's gonna finish 12th in the Premier League? I think Brighton might be in a relegation battle, you know. I don't know. Lower mid table. Let's see. Let me think. Are they gonna lose Ivan? Is Ivan Toney? I don't know. Are they gonna lose Ivan Toney? Bournemouth. I'm gonna go Bournemouth. They're gonna lose Solanke. That's big, bro. That's big. Wolves always find a way. Wolves is not losing anyone major, but they always find a way. Okay, Everton has to be here, or they're gonna be in trouble. And then on the lower bottom table, I'm going to go Wolves. I'm gonna go Brentford. I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna go. I think Brighton does really bad. I think that they are in the relegation zone. I think Brighton will be in big trouble next season. I really do feel they'll be in big trouble. And Leicester. Alright. Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I think Leicester just about avoid relegation. But yeah, that is my Premier League prediction. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, it's gonna be a long and interesting season. And yes, I got Spurs finishing top 4. I just have a feeling that I'm gonna either win a trophy or finish top 4. But then I know everyone is ignoring them, right? Everyone is completely ignoring them. But if they start the season strong with Maddison, you know, starting strong, their connection with Son and Solanke up front, they can score a lot of goals. And you know, they have a style of play that I really respect, and it works in the Prem, and they stuck with it. So yeah, let's see what my guy Postecoglou can do in his second season. I really rate him as a manager. I think he's a fantastic manager, and he really cares if the boys give it their all, and I like that. Doesn't, you know, that's what matters the most, as long as they try their very best, you know. Because listen, what if a team shows that they got team spirit, especially in the Premier League, and even on the worst days still give it their all? You know, the boys gotta always go out there and play for themselves and for the fans, bro. That's what matters in the Premier League. Every game in the Premier League is too important to go out there and play like it doesn't matter. So it's gonna be a long season. But that is my prediction. Top goal scorer, Erling Haaland. Manager of the season, Pep Guardiola. Top assist, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, City's getting everything. Young player of the season, if Cole Palmer falls under that category, how old is he? I think he gets it. Best signing of the season. Ooh, I'm gonna go Dominic Solanke, because if I got these guys finishing that high, Solanke. Solanke, by the way. I think Newcastle will ball, bro. Like, here's the thing: the Premier League is really tricky. Well, if after top two, he can go anyway. I'm not gonna lie. After top two, he can actually go anywhere. Newcastle can just Isaac. It's way too good, bro. And they got Tonali coming back. Oh man, and I think Eddie Howe is gonna step up a lot because they don't have. I don't think they do. They have any European football. I don't think they have any European football, so they can actually go crazy as well, right? Like it's so tricky, man. But United doesn't ever finish the season strong. I mean, in the league, at least they don't. And they always start slow, and then in the middle they're all right. So it's like really tricky. But United is always garbage, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like this guy, I can't trust them one bit, bro. Especially with Ten Hag as their manager. But what else is there? We're gonna talk about Champions League, but let's just leave it in the Prem. What else is there? Is the first manager to get fired. I'm gonna go with Enzo Maresca from that's his name, right? I'm not saying that wrong. From Chelsea, I think he'll be the first one. I mean, I think Chelsea would do so bad that they'll put pressure to fire him. Unfortunately, because I don't think Chelsea will do good at all. The opening game is against City. Good luck with that. All right, I think that's my prediction. What else is there to predict? Yeah, I think that's it. I predicted everything, right? I predicted everything. Yeah. All right, so that's my Premier League prediction. Let me know what you guys' prediction is, and hopefully we have a good season. Hopefully it's an amazing season. I have loads of video coming. We're gonna make loads of video about the Premier League, other leagues, football in general. And thank you guys for watching. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's about it. And I'll catch you guys later, I guess. Peace.